Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you couldn't tell, change of scenery. But today I had a little bit of an idea. So the season's coming up fairly soon in the next couple of months. And what I had the idea to do was I'm going to basically analyze every single team over the course of the next 31 days. So I'm going to do one team. And, they're going to be pretty mildly, like pretty short videos. But I want to basically break down every team, like analyze it. And this basically everything is supposed to be off the dome. No, I don't have anything to help me. So with that all being said, let's just jump straight into it. All right. So first team we're going to do is my personal favorite team in the East, the Boston Celtics. Now, as y'all know, we started off the season pretty poor, 20, I think we were 20 and 21, the 11th seed in like December or January. And then we finished off the season 51 and 31. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, what I think is the Celtics did that, and then we lost in 6 in the finals. And then we got better. We got one of the best. I think the best backup point guard in the league, or who will be our backup point guard, Malcolm Brogdon, and a really good player in Danilo Gallinari. He's not washed yet, I would say. So wouldn't that mean finals win next year? No. I do not even think the Celtics make it to the finals. I think we lose in either the third or second round. I think that even though I like to be really optimistic, I do not think we should have won the Buck series, because we don't if they have Chris Middleton, and we definitely do not win the Heat series if God wasn't on our side. I predict that Jason Tatum over the offseason, I think he works on his shot selection more, and I think he works on his transition defense more, because a lot of times in the finals, what bro would do is Curry or somebody's running down the court, and because he's frustrated, he would just do a frustration foul, and he'd end up getting into foul trouble a lot because he was doing a lot of those type of fouls. We can't afford that next year. If he wants to have that burst into superstardom, he has to use his head more, get more in the game and stop doing those frustration fouls. He's at too high of a level to do so. Another thing I think that's going to happen is I think Jaylen Brown, I think he might become, like it might be 1A, 1B with him and Jason Tatum. Now, I do think that Jason Tatum is better, but I think Jaylen Brown is not that far off as a lot of people may think. Now, I also don't think he's the best player on that team, as a lot of other people might think. Me, I think he's right there with Jason Tatum. I think that one thing he really needs to work on is, everybody knows, his ball handle. It was very inconsistent during the playoffs, especially during the third and final round. Especially in the conference finals and the finals. I think that's when I really noticed it. I was like, dang, he's losing the ball a lot. And normally when he's not losing the ball, he is like, his handles are like really good. But I mean, he's over here doing a crossover and he's losing the ball. And especially because they were sending really good defenders onto him, I think that he had a lot of trouble adjusting. And then, because he was our second best player in the final. I think Al Horford was the best player in the finals. Shout out Al Horford. I really hope he doesn't drop off this year. He's pretty old, but I think Jaylen Brown, all he needs to do is get his handle better, and I think he might even have a shot to be the best player on the team, even though I still think it's Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's my baby. I love him. But besides those two players, I think Robert Williams is due for a breakout year. I think he might be the first player in how long to average 3 blocks per game. I just love his game so much. He's not the tallest big man, but he's so athletic and he's so physically imposing that when you're playing him, you'd think he's like, when you see him on TV, you think he's like 7 foot. He's like 6'8", and he's destroying people's shots. He's really efficient. I love Robert Williams so much. He should be a Celtic for life. Go Time Lord. Derek White sucked in the finals after the game 1. I think I want to kind of break down the finals. I think that it shouldn't even have been a 4-2 series. I think it should have been a 4-1 series. I think that first game we got help from God. We didn't get help from God the other games, and because of how skilled a team we were able to pull off another win, and we couldn't pull out any other ones after that. What should have been a 3-1 series after game 4 was a 2-2 series, and then we lost the other 2 games. The Warriors were just a better team than us. And I think that we kind of addressed those issues with getting, a backup point guard to, pace the tempo late in game or when our starters are kind of tired. But I just don't know if that's enough to beat a team like a healthy Bucks or a fully healthy Heat team. So I think that I think regular season the Celtics are going to do better than what they did during the last regular season, but I don't think they do as good in the finals. So my prediction is I have Jason Tatum being the MVP of the team, Time Lord Robert Williams III, defensive player of the team. JD Davidson might come into the rotation. I think he's going to play a lot of G League this year though. But overall, I think we're a really well-rounded team. But I just need to know if we can take that extra jump to a finals winning team. But I know we can definitely contend for one. We've been able to contend for one since Jason Tatum was a rookie. So my final prediction, I think we go 54 and what is it? 54 and 18? No, I think we go 54 and 28. That's my final prediction. I'm not taking anything back. I think we win 3 more games than last year, and I think we lose in the conference finals 4-2 to the Milwaukee Bucks. I think we end off as the 1 or 2 seed, and yeah, I think Jason Tatum takes an extra step. And I'm trying to make this video pretty short because I want to do like mini videos every day, kind of. So yeah, that.